Alright guys, I'm going to try to go as fast as I can right now because where I live, there's a storm coming and I got out of school early today because there's supposedly a big storm coming and we had one last night. So I'm going to try to do this as quick as I can so I can get this uploaded before my power can possibly go out. So I'm going to be talking about one of those situations where you can possibly die or get seriously injured, and this is what I'm going to be talking about today. So this goes back about to like a year ago, and my friend at the time, I was over his house because we went swimming, because he had a pool there and we would usually go swimming, me, my brother, and my friend. So let's just call this friend Jim. So my brother is already at Jim's house. So, and me and my mom were doing errands, and then we were gonna go over to his house to swim for a bit. So, so we went over there, and we were having fun, a good time. And this was like, I don't know, like afternoon, like noontime. We went over there, so it's like we were having fun and everything. And it was just like right after school got out, so like it was like June, and this was like almost a year ago. So I'll soon be it will soon be 1 year ago since this happened to me. So we were in his pool, and his pool is like very old, like I don't know, about like 30 years. Like it was there before I was born. So that's when they got the pool installed. So so we were over there and we were playing games because like we usually play games in the pool, like hide and seek, um just basically like normal pool games. So we're playing this one pool game where you keep your eyes closed, and like there's like this person that keeps their eyes closed, and they like listen for sounds, and if like anyone makes a sound, like they go after it, and then they get tagged, and that's the next person. So basically like a Marco Polo, but like you don't talk at all or anything. You don't say like a Marco Polo or anything. So we were playing that, and I was the one and I had my eyes closed, keep in mind, so I couldn't see a thing that was happening. So like I was just walking around in the pool, and out of nowhere, I feel like I have more space around me because like I was by the edge. I feel like I have more space around me, and I don't know, it just feels like a little cooler. And I can just like feel myself being sucked out of the pool. And like this is what I was thinking. Like I have my eyes closed. I'm like, what is going on? So I have my eyes closed, and the pool opens up. I guess like the pool combusted. So I was like sliding out of the pool. My brother and my friend were perfectly fine. They were just like holding on for dear life, so they wouldn't get hit or anything. Like they wouldn't be sucked out of the pool like I did. So I was sliding down, and like their pool was like by woods basically. So there was like trees, tree branches, and like sticks on the ground. Basically anything you can find in the woods. So I was sliding out, and my wrist was like on the ground. It like slid with like the water because of like the force. So like I guess like as I was like sliding out, my wrist like slid, and like I cut myself. And like this cut was purple. It hurt so bad as I got out, and like I was screaming. I'm like, what is going on? I'm trying to get my brother's attention, and then when I fully got up, like I'm fully aware of everything, I see that a pool combusted. I'm like, how did that? I'm like, oh my god, what just happened? And then my mom and my friend's mom were inside the house, so like they weren't even outside when this happened. So they were inside. They heard the noise. They're probably like, what was that noise? So they come out and they see the pool's combusted, and they're like, what happened here? Like, did you guys do anything? Like, no, we were just playing, and then like the pool combusted, and like I got this like cut that's like purple on my wrist, and like everything like The water was everywhere. So like it was like in other people's yards, and I don't know. It was like really bad. Like I think the roads were messed up and everything. Like I guess the water came out to the roads, and like all of like the rafts like in there, like the tubes in there, like all that stuff, and like the pool toys were in there. So like they were all over the road and like in other people's yards. So like everything was everywhere. It was like a big mess, and like we had to like tell the neighbor like a couple hours later that like everything was messed up, and like there's a bunch of stuff everywhere, and like it was like an accident. Like we didn't mean for this to happen. So that's what happened, and like I don't have the cut on my wrist anymore. It's scarred up for a bit. It probably took at least like a couple days for it to like fully heal, and at least like I don't know, like months for it to like fully fade away. And like I still have the mark on my wrist like a couple months ago, so which was pretty. I don't know. I guess it was just that bad of a cut that it got like my wrist. So like it was just the four of us. I mean the five of us up. Yeah, five. Yeah, five. So me, my brother, Jim, Jim's mom, and me, my brother's mom. So like it was just the five of us up here. Like we had no one over. So like we started like calling people. Like I guess Jim's mom called Jim's dad to come up, and it was like very bad. So like he actually had to get out of work. So he came back to the house and he saw like everything that happened, and I don't know. It was just like a very probably like a situation that like because like there was like a tree next to my head when I slid out. So like if I hit my head on the tree, I probably could have got knocked out or something, and like possibly like even more injured with my brain and everything. And like my arm was just bad enough, but I didn't want anything like a brain injury or anything. So I'm glad I didn't get like a concussion or anything. Like I'm glad I didn't hit my head off the tree. I was able to get up in time. I was trying to stop myself from sliding down a little bit, and like it was probably like one of the most scariest experiences of my life. And I think that night after we went out for, I mean, like the night it happened, like we went out for ice cream, just to make up for everything, because like I probably was like the most affected by it, because like I got injured the most out of it. Like no one even got injured. It was just me that got injured. So probably like one of the most scariest experiences of my life, and like a death situation that like I was put in. So yeah, so I think that's all for this story. And I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Like, if you guys have any scary experiences you want to share with me in the comments, you can put them in the comments down below. Also, I am going to be installing Overwatch, like, tonight, like, probably after the storm passes, so my power doesn't go out, or, like, I'm downloading it. So, I'm going to be, installing that tonight, so probably from now on I'll kind of still be using MLB The Show gameplay, because it gives me like a pretty long gameplay. Like the gameplay you see right here is actually 20 minutes long, but I have to cut some of it just so like it matches up with the video. But I will start using Overwatch gameplay too, so it's not just MLB The Show, because I know not a lot of people have this game. So, and like too, who really uses sports games for commentaries, so just doesn't really make sense. So I'm going to be doing that. So next video will probably be Overwatch gameplay. So yeah, and also guys, I also am getting out of school soon. I think June 11th is my last day of 7th grade. So once like I'm out of school, I'll be able to start making a bunch more commentary videos for you guys. So be on the lookout for that. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, drop a like, subscribe today if you haven't. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, both at MacePeter02, and Snapchat, PenguinsFan02. And yeah, I think that just about does it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll guys see you in the next video. Bye.